YouTube, I'm back. Last video of the day, maybe, possibly, not likely. This is the G Money 041 channel, of course, tuning in. I said I'd be doing this video tonight. Me, and this is my roommate Jeff. He will be doing a monthly, at least monthly car show, probably bi-monthly. I'll probably get you bi-monthly car show with me on here discussing cars and everything, because he's the car guy, I'm the sneaker guy. But anyway, let's get into this. I said I would be doing this and a couple other reviews. Tonight was a very, very exciting night that Jeff and I were looking forward to. Let's just mute the Pro Bowl.
Because no one cares about the Pro Bowl.
People care about the Pro Bowl. Skip Bayless cares about the Pro Bowl.
That drunk guy at Buffalo Bros.
The drunk guys at Buffalo Bros definitely care about the Pro Bowl. There were some very loud, ruckus, drunk people at Buffalo Bros. They were very scary. Just saying that. Anyway, tonight was a very exciting night. The new season of Top Gear, season 19 of Top Gear, was here tonight, and it did not disappoint. If you plan on watching Top Gear and don't want spoilers, exit the video now, pause it, and come back to it later. This is going to be a long video for all of y'all out there. But anyway, we are going to talk about and discuss the upcoming season and this first episode of Top Gear. So let's get into it. Of course, you got Jeremy, May, and Hammond all back again. Let's start off with the preview. Again, you always worry, especially with a show like this, that new season might disappoint.
But it didn't.
It did not. From the preview, it looks really good. We've got an Egyptian road trip, some crazy future cars, car rugby. They go to Willow Springs in California, where Jeff actually drifts at. They got a race with a train and a Shelby, it looks like. So it looks like they're almost doing another, like the Nissan GT
the bullet train.
Yeah, the bullet train race again, which will be pretty cool. I think it looks like they're going on another American road trip.
America.
Going to Mexico, that would be interesting, seeing as how they have made quite a few remarks about Mexico and might be hated there. Of course, your boy Lewis Hamilton come back.
The fastest black person in the world.
Is he? Usain Bolt.
I don't think Usain Bolt goes 250 miles an hour.
Usain Bolt goes 250 miles an hour if Usain Bolt wants to.
Maybe in his dreams.
And you have old people driving in a really weird car with Jeremy and Hammond being awkward. So yeah, it looks like a great upcoming season, of course. So
a car that looks like a dog, nonetheless.
It does. It is a very... It's got its doors... I don't know, how do you describe it?
It has ears on it.
Are we talking about the HURAARARARARARA?
No, the other dog car.
The dog car, the doors... You know what
they
look like
this? They got a screenshot of the dog car.
I'm not sure. I'm going to have to put that... I think I'm going to have to put that in the description. I will put that in the description. But let's get into the actual meat and potatoes of the show. Start off with the first segment of the year. And I don't know even what to say about that. Wow. First segment, Hammond driving his favorite car brand, the Pagani.
It looked better in green.
They drive a silver one. They also have a green one in the studio, but I have my iPad up here with notes that I took from the show. But what did you notice? I know what I noticed about the car. You're the car guy. Tell us what you got from the car.
I mean, first of all, motor companies are going in this way of smaller motors, whatever.
We will talk about a small car, by the way, later in this video.
But Pagani being Pagani, they did away with that. They kept a V8, correct?
Yeah, there was a V8. It was a
twin turbo V8.
Yeah, it was an AMG V8, right?
And
yeah. Gold plated. It was like gold paint all over it, so it looked like it's Pagani being Pagani, right?
And as Connor knows, I love turbo noises. This car made turbo noises.
It made thunder noises.
With turbo noises.
It sounds like thundering God and awe-shaking, earth-shattering. If you're gonna watch, if you watch the Top Gear, you know what I'm talking about. Just the interior of the car is insane.
Alone is...
It is like looking at heaven I'm kind of surprised they didn't mention the mirrors.
Because they did kind of look like crap.
The mirrors look like crap, but the interior of the car looks like...
It's like heaven's dashboard.
It is. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. It has the coolest gear lever ever that they make from 47 different parts, and they make it so it makes a noise. It's not even needed. The gear lever's not
Imagine
needed.
if we took Connor and took all the meat and potatoes off of him, it was just his bones, and you could see everything moving around. That's what that shifter
I'm not
is
sure
like.
if anybody on this watching this would ever want to see that. But okay, I understand what you're saying. It's not even necessary, though. It wasn't even necessary because you have paddle shifters. They just put it there to put it there because Pagani says, I want to put it there.
But you know what the best thing is?
What?
You can touch the paddle shifters, and that lever moves.
That is true. And they made it so it makes a noise because they wanted you to hear the noise it makes. It's insane. And again, this is going to be a big spoiler, so turn off the video now or pause the video if you don't want to hear what I'm about to say. But we have a new leader on the leaderboard of the fastest car
By
ever.
2 seconds.
Was it 2 seconds?
2 seconds.
That's right, because the V8 Atom was
1:15. Something or other.
I think it was almost one. I think it was actually 1:15.8. So it might be a full 2 seconds. This is a road legal car. This is the fastest. I mean, the Atom is literally a car with nothing in it. It's like a stripped out piece of crap with a gigantic motor that weighs like 10 pounds. This is a fully running car, and it beat it by 2 seconds. It's just insane.
That looks like it was styled by Fabiano and Dolce and Gabbana.
And
I mean,
it only cost 800,000 pounds.
Yeah.
But I mean, they talked about it.
1.5 million.
One of the most
Ain't nobody got time for that.
The most incredible thing about that car is how long it takes to build the parts. The
True.
badge, the literal badge that just says
Take
HURAARARARARA.
1 day.
Can you imagine that? They take a single block of aluminum and over 1 day carve it down to say HURAARARARA to save weight. Incredible. Next segment, of course, they talk about the news. The Dacia Sandero is on sale in England.
It is
James May will hopefully buy one. If anybody's seen the Romania episode where they bought him one and it got destroyed, he looked very sad, so that's cool.
Speaking of which, I hope everyone saw the worst car in the world where they destroyed his Fiat Panda.
That wasn't his Fiat Panda.
It wasn't?
No, because James has a black Fiat Panda. That's a red Fiat Panda. So they lied to all of us. Because I noticed that too. I'm like, that James has a black one. That's a red one.
I did not know this.
Get your game on, man. Get your head right. Get your head right. New Mercedes black.
But
AMG.
it's yellow.
As Jeremy called it, it's a big yellow evil attack dog that will bite your face off if you try and drive it like a...
You sign your name on the application with bullets.
According to Jeremy. Actually, he said it carves your face up with a knife.
Oh, yeah.
Jeremy talks 50 Shades of Grey. Hammond gets sexually excited by a book called Tremendous Tractors. It was very, very weird and creepy.
What was the other thing that Jeremy mentioned? The other book?
Excitable... Enormous Erections.
Oh, yes.
That's a fake book, though, but he had a bunch of books that he was talking about that are like Tremendous Tractors. They're saying the VW Touareg is going to get changed because the Touaregs are helping Islamic extremists, and VW are kind of like...
Just Google that on the internet and go to the first result that isn't a Volkswagen, and you'll see what we mean.
The new Corvette, Jeff hates it.
I do hate it. It looks good, but it doesn't look like a Corvette.
I think it looks sort of... It looks almost like... It kind of has that Ferrari 458
Yeah, I want to say Ferrari 599.
I know what you mean, though. It has that look. It takes that look of... It's like a cross between a Ferrari and Corvette look.
I think it's a little bit too angular.
Yeah.
Not very America on that one.
And I think the cool thing was the last thing they mentioned. If you remember last season, they interviewed a amputee British racing team.
Yeah.
And they were trying to go into this really hard race called the Dakar.
The Dakar Rally. If you want to see something really cool, you can look up YouTube videos of this.
It's all the way across South America.
Mm-hmm.
And, I mean, this is a team. Everybody is an amputee on this team. Mainly legs. So
They thugged it across the desert with 3 limbs.
and they finished. 30% of all teams that entered the race didn't finish. The fact they even qualified is amazing because this is the hardest rally on earth, and it's some of the greatest drivers in the world have tried to get into this rally and haven't made it. They made it and finished. So you know what? Beanie off to you guys. Beanie off to you guys. Let's get into segment 2. James did this one. Bentley Continental GT Speed. Just a couple numbers. 205 miles an hour. 0 to 40 in 4 seconds.
0 to 60.
0 to 60.
We don't mess around with that 0 to 40 shit here.
Hey, 40 to 60 they sometimes mention, but anyway. 616 horsepower and 150,000 pounds. But who cares about the numbers? Basically what they did was they literally took it around a rally course just because it's Top Gear and they do what they want. James was the navigator. Almost got them killed a couple times.
But he did improve.
He did improve.
At least he wasn't driving.
Oh God, he would have died if they were driving. But it was a pretty good segment. You know, it was okay. We'll move on. They finished second to last in the rally, but
respectable for a not rally car.
That is pretty good. But we'll move on. Starring reasonably priced car, Damian Lewis from Homeland. Unfortunately for him,
it was snowing.
It wasn't just snowing. It was like icy.
I would have had fun.
Well, he had fun. The guy, you could tell, obviously has driven before. He was throwing that thing around pretty well. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, he had a very snowy day. It was very snowy. He was throwing that thing around, drifting. In the fastest car that Top Gear's ever had, as the reasonably priced car, he had the slowest lap ever recorded on the Top Gear test track. So
ever.
Good job. But he has the fastest snow lap.
He does. They made a whole new classification for him
because it was that slow and that snowy. So good job. I've never seen Homeland, so I don't care.
We don't care about Jimmy.
Segment 3, funniest segment. I don't know. We'll see. This might end up being one of the funniest segments of the year, in my opinion. We'll have to see.
I think the America road trip will be.
Well, I'm not going to count. I'm not going to count that. I'm going to count that as the funniest race of the year. But anyway, we have as I put it, the what the fuck car made by Jeremy. It
looks like you're about to go jousting on a quad with a blue stripe.
He literally did take a quad, put a bigger engine, I think.
Nope.
No, just took a quad, stripped it a little bit,
put a steering wheel on it, and
he has it's like a box around him. So you put your arm through it and open it. So there's like a shield here and a shield there. So it's like jousting. And then there's like a helmet that comes over you. So it's like you have metal shoulder pads on with this helmet and a windscreen in front of it.
You always hit your head on.
You only hit your head on if you hit a bump.
True. Or step on the brakes.
Yeah, so it's like, it doesn't go very fast. It only goes like
34, he said.
34.
On the freeway.
I was about to say, he did take it on a freeway. He said it was one of the most terrifying things he's ever had to do.
I don't blame him.
It looked terrifying because when he went over a bump, every time he go over a little bump, the car literally went and he went smack. It does only cost £8,000?
8,000.
8,000.
So about $13,000, I would say. Right.
Hey, the windscreen wheel wiper only costs $1 at least.
Do you know what I could get for $13,000?
A lot of sneakers. You could get one pair of OG Jordan 1 original Jordan 1s.
I could build a drift car.
I would rather have Jeremy's car. So, the ending segment, of course, he kind of drives it around. Takes it to a play.
He does.
It is a hybrid.
Takes it through a car wash.
Almost gets killed.
Yeah, true.
I don't know.
It has reverse.
It does have reverse. And it's also a hybrid. It only takes 2 hours to make it a hybrid. Only takes 2 hours and 2 burly men to work on it to make it a hybrid.
116 minutes, I believe it was.
So it's less than 2 hours. Very important consumer knowledge here. Very important. And of course, he went on Dragon's Den to pitch it. So basically, our equivalent of Shark Tank. My note here is they actually all called it shit. No,
All of them.
well, no, one guy didn't. He gave him £1. He invested £1 for 1% of the company.
Oh, yeah.
So luckily, Jeremy said he didn't actually.
What
pay for
happens if this car does become a success, and that investor becomes the only person to have backed that car?
Jeff, the only way that car becomes a success is if.
Do we invest $100 in that car?
Jeff, you'd have to be blind to like that car.
But Connor, the chance of winning.
We could make one.
We could.
Somebody who's got a broken down ATV, hit us up. Oh, great thing about the car. You can put gas in it. You can stay in your car and literally put gas in it.
But it does not take enough gas to
You
go to
can't.
the gas station.
Yeah, you actually have to. The gas stations pump out 2 liters. The engine's only a 1.7 liter. So you have to empty 0.3 liters into a trash can or an auxiliary fuel tank you have carrying with you.
Or drink it. You could do that.
You'll die.
But you could do it.
Don't do it. Viewers out there, don't do it. But overall impressions, what do you think of the episode?
I thought it was great.
I thought it was good. What, is it just because of the Pagani?
Yeah, I just thought it was all around a good episode.
I want the Pagani. Somebody out there who wants to lend me enough money to buy one, please just hit me up.
We will do car reviews if someone wants to loan us one.
We will work for money. If you want to give us 1.5 million, about
that 1.4, 1.5.
Somebody wants to give us that.
We will settle for an LFA.
The Lexus.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like they do drive one.
They do, but we will settle for it.
Which is amazing because that car is, as they say, that car loses so much money every time it's made, it's not even funny. There is a new title sequence, by the way. New title sequence this year. They finally changed it up.
Oops.
Stop messing up my boxes. I've got a ton of boxes that all my sneakers came in. I haven't thrown them away yet. Anyway, but no, this looks like it's going to be a good season, guys. Looks like it's going to be a good season.
And a good season it will be.
I'm really looking forward to car rugby. I'm gonna say, and the 4th American road trip, if I'm right. The first one,
the 4th, or is it the 3rd?
no, because the first one they got shot at.
First one they got shot at,
The second one was muscle cars,
and then the 3rd one, yeah, okay.
East Coast. So this is gonna be the 4th one, but it also looks like it's gonna be a Central American themed one.
And they actually go to a real racetrack this time. Willow Springs is a pretty.
Is that
good...
the one with the corkscrew?
Yeah, no, that's Laguna Seca.
Okay.
But Willow Springs is a pretty good racetrack, and have they ever gone to a real racetrack in America yet? They went to that stupid oval.
They went to the Oval.
Oh, no, they went to VIR. That's way better. Never mind.
Yeah, they went
Never
to Virginia International Raceway. That's true. Jeremy, I think, ripped. How many sets of tires did he go through?
How much do we bet that Jeremy gets the Corvette? Wait, no, gets the Viper.
Ooh. Well, we had an Aston. Aston Martin. You have to say it like that, people. Aston Martin.
I say
odds are...
I say May gets the Aston, Jeremy gets the Viper, and Hammond gets the LFA.
Hammond loves the LFA. But Jeremy loves the LFA, too.
But
Hammond is a secret American. Hammond is a secret American.
Jeremy loves a car that eats itself.
But Hammond loves American muscle cars.
But Jeremy loves...
But Jeremy doesn't own a Mustang.
Hammond doesn't own a Viper.
Hammond owns like an original Dodge Challenger.
But not a Viper.
Yeah, but I mean, he loves American muscle cars. Anyway, this is going to be a great season. I look for. This is my favorite show besides Doctor Who, and I will be doing a Doctor Who review. He will not be here because he doesn't like Doctor Who. Lame. Doctor Who is the greatest show on TV. Shout out to all the Whovians again. Shout out to all the Whovians. I'm so happy that Top Gear is back, aren't you?
I'm thrilled.
I'm kind of upset they didn't do a Christmas episode this year. They did do, though, however, of course, the worst car in the world. Which I didn't it was okay.
The worst car in the history of the world.
It was okay.
I liked it.
It was a little too car-y for me.
Well, I think it was originally supposed to be one of Jeremy Clarkson's films. Which explains why it was more about cars than...
His films are good, though.
They put James May in it.
Yeah, they did.
So...
It can't be one of his films.
I know.
It was a Top Gear, I think, film. But, no, if you've never seen Top Gear, just...
Watch it.
Not just watch it. Don't just watch it.
Love it.
Go online before this video. Click the pause on this. Open a new tab on YouTube. Go up to the search bar and type in "Kill a Toyota Top Gear" and watch parts 1 through 3 of them trying to kill a Toyota.
That's how I got him to like it.
That is how he got me to like. Stop messing around my freezer, fool!
He loves me.
I don't love him. I tolerate him. Actually, he tolerates me. But anyway, watch it. And if you don't find that funny, you just have no sense of humor then. You just have no sense of humor. I will buy a Toyota one day just because I know I will never have to
work on it.
I will never have to work on it. I'll never have to take it into the shop.
It won't be like my stupid car where it breaks every 3 days.
It won't be German and...
angry at you?
Yes. You have service in 25 days!
Or you will blow up.
What happens on the 26th day?
You die.
But anyway, check out Top Gear. Great new season. Check out the other videos. Check out my anime videos, especially if you've never watched an anime. Check it out. I'm probably going to watch an anime tonight, again, while I work on a paper. But anyway, check it out. Have fun. This Pro Bowl game, they're actually playing this year. Pretty happy, but I still like Top Gear more.
Will they score 100 points?
What are they at right now? 76? They'll score 100 points. 76? They might do it. Anyway, I'm going to do my Super Bowl prediction later in the week. Maybe post another shoe review.
Was it you that said AFC was going to win?
I said I was rooting for the AFC to win. Not that they were going to win. Who cares who wins?
Buffalo Bros. People.
The Buffalo Bros people were drunk as hell. They were scary too. One guy spilled his beer. I think he had 10. He was quite drunk. Big scary men from Buffalo. Shout out to Ted Dilts. Buffalo Bills. You guys still suck though. Anyway, that's going to be it for this video. Like, comment, subscribe, whatever. I don't really care. This has been the G Money 041 channel. Again, the is part of the channel name. It's like the Ohio State University. This has been a Top Gear review with Jeff. This fool, right? Yeah. He'll be back probably either later in the week or next week with a car talk show. I'm not even sure what we're going to talk about. I'm just going to listen and respond. He's going to be the one leading that episode. Jordan Zapata, you get your wish. There's going to be more Jeff. So, yeah. Any last comments, Jeff?
I have none.
Any animes you would like them to know that you should watch?
Naruto.
Do not watch Naruto. Do not watch Naruto.
Macross.
Do not watch Macross.
You haven't even watched Macross.
That's why I say don't watch Macross.
It's a good anime.
It's shit! Shout out to Podtaku for making up that line about anime.
Watch Macross.
Don't watch Macross. Don't watch Gundam either.
I don't advocate for Gundam, but Watch Macross.
Watch Summer Wars and Redline. Do it. Do it. I'm now going to end the video. Much love to everybody who's watching. Much love. And peace out, y'all.